Hello, folks, and welcome back to Clucker's Brood. It's Snooty here. I know, you haven't seen me very much, and I apologize for that. And really, I was very excited to record something a little bit longer today, but OBS decided to be a little biatch, and I actually have given up completely on OBS, so I'm using a different software. So please bear with me while I learn that software and attempt to not suck ass at recording. But we are playing Rune Dice again. It is still a demo, but they've changed quite a few things. So first off, you still have all of the characters that you started off with prior, except for this little dude is actually unlockable. So warrior is unlockable. That is the goal that I would like to meet today. I have already played quite a bit. It's really hard. But you've got the characters. Instead of you coming in and the characters being random at the tables, you actually unlock them now as you play. So you start with Merlin the Purple. I've already unlocked Albus Bombador. And then there's a third one that's, I'm assuming, for lightning. Same with the Rogue. I haven't played that one enough to get there because I honestly really like the Wizard. So I'm actually going to be Albus Bombador, and we're going to try to fire a bitch. Now, the way to unlock this hero is to defeat 2 unique bosses. I've already defeated one, but that in itself is very difficult and challenging. The 2 other unique bosses, which let's go ahead and just get into it instead of me chit-chatting your face off. So I did the spider, but we've got the troll, and we've got this druid guy. That druid guy is hard as fuck. The troll's also hard as fuck, but the druid's on a different hard as fuck level. So we're gonna try to fuck around, find out with this boss, and see if we can get anywhere. Everything else, not everything else. Some things, a little bit has changed. So we still got the lovely, cool little map, which apparently is the thing for these kinds of games, which I absolutely adore, by the way. We do have these. So these are magic altars. You can basically go there and try to upgrade items. It is risky. It takes gold. Sometimes you succeed. Sometimes you do not. And then there's a Joker guy somewhere, right? Oh. So they actually gave us an icon for this little guy, the Wandering Jester. But the scene is just as anticlimactic if you fail and don't do anything. So let's see. Hold on. I gotta actually think about this for a second. I think we want to go that way. I want to spend some gold. You'll also notice down here we do have 2 things unlocked, but there are 2 that are not. I can't remember if I unlocked those or if both of them were unlocked when I started. I can't remember, actually. But the other 2 require very specific things to be unlocked, which are, I've forgotten. Defeat all enemies within the first throw, which is not happening right now, and then win a run skipping all rewards. I do intend to do that. I do intend to do that on camera. However, that is not going to be right now. Because if we're going to beat that boss and get the warrior guy, because I want to play around with the warrior guy, I think that would be what we should do. We should play around with the warrior guy, see if we can't do all these little things to unlock. There's also more dice, more relics, and more of these rune thingies. They've definitely added more of that, which has been fucking fantastic. I've had a great time. I am an absolute fucking moron. I can't say that. Why am I so fucking stupid? Hey, post-production Snootyville here. I just want to let you know that you will notice that I tend to seem in the next part of this video to glitch in and out of the Matrix multiple times. Just ignore that. That's definitely not what is occurring. We are not part of a simulation. Everything is fine. Don't panic. Okay, thanks. Bye. I play this a lot. Definitely not in my spare time at work. That doesn't happen. No. No. As far as the mechanics, nothing really has changed. You still have, like I said, you still have runes which come down here, which you can slap on the table that do certain things. The relics are usually up at the top here, and they give you special abilities that range between being able to mitigate damage to adding damage to, if I don't actually do any dice smashing, they will throw me a bone and allow me to do it a second time, which happens so often that anytime I see that relic, I most certainly take that. Now, this is one of the new ones. It's called Amplify Rune. And the reason they're so hard is because of these dumbass ones right here. Those little monster ones, which I understand why you have them. It makes the game challenging, but also, fuck you. Hey. So this game to me is rather mindless, and usually I get incredibly bored over mindless games, but something about it's almost like you're gambling, you know? You're rolling the dice, you're like, yeah, I can do it, and then sometimes you do it and it goes in a direction that you didn't intend. I played the I think it was the druid boss. And my first turn was absolutely catastrophic. I had a whole bunch of really good relics. I had full stuff down here, something to heal me and something to increase. Maybe it was the amplify, actually. Choose a reward. I'd like some bombs. And man, if he did not absolutely... I screwed myself. I just ran into not only a whole bunch of the enemy dice, but I just... No, that was primarily it. And then he's got acid he throws on the ground. I ran into that. Poisoned me. It was not a good time. What do we got going on? Reduces the number of turns until table reset. I see that useful in only certain situations where every once in a while, I'm like, damn, I wish I could just go ahead and reset because I don't have anything. But more often than not, I'm like, no, I need another turn. So I never get that one. Frozen enemies cannot attack while the freeze effect is active. Very helpful, but we're probably not going to get a lot of that. Lightning die applies 1 fire stack to each enemy hit during its chain jumps. I don't have any lightning right now. We've got more fire. Adds a bomb die, value 5 to your queue. Okay. To my queue. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's buy that. And then we'll buy a health one. The wizard is incredibly squishy, so that's kind of what I try to go for. And we'll keep everything else. And then, let's see. Will we have another opportunity? Yeah, we'll go this way. Try to get some more gold. I don't know if we'll have a whole bunch if we go there. Hold on, is there another option? Let's look at the board really fast. So we go here. We're at a fork. If we go this way. Just a tough battle, not a mini boss. We could go that way, go to the Wandering Gesture. That hasn't really changed from the last time I've showed it to you. And we could go to this one, although we will have a mini boss battle if we do that. And that mini boss battle will lead us to another Jester and then immediate failure, I would say. Come on. Something that doesn't suck ass. I also have tried to work in, you know, do I really need healing right now? Not really. But why I would do that is to do that, and I get some coin. But alternatively, I can push a die into, you know, 1 into 2 and 2, and 2 will be 3 if I can hit it right. See? Awesome. So, I've tried to think about while I did this, because I've played it just so much. I've tried to think on how I could improve the outcome of my dice roll. Because I'm sure there's proper physics to figure out like which way everything goes, but sometimes I'm just not good. That was an easy one though. Okay, I really think we should get the protection rune. We may have to use a healy uppy. Ooh, what's this? Arcane die always deals bonus damage instead of healing. Combines with Moon Shard for both effects. I don't have a lot of those, so we're not going to bother with that. We're going to just do healing die. Or should we do lightning? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do lightning. And honestly, I think the trick with most things, especially when you're the squishy people, because at least the rogue can dodge if you get the correct dice. And I mean, they do have where you can have the heal dice, but it does not offset how much they really beat your ass. So, all things we try, we get experience, we make a solid effort. I also think too, this is probably the only game I would go online and look up strategies for, which honestly, I've never done, with the exception of like Fatal Frame 2, like old school. I bought the walkthrough, like the book, you know, when you used to have books instead of just being able to get it on the internet, which by the way is a shame because It's a twofold, right? It's a shame because I loved it because you had cool artwork and it was physical and you owned it, right? But also, papers kill trees. So that was a beautiful one. But you know, anyway, that's probably the only game I've looked for, you know, techniques to be better. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for the heal this time. I don't think we're in need of either one of those things, to be honest. And I know I decided a way. Fucking A, dude. I'm so over being sleepy. We're gonna actually go this way. Which, I mean, we decided to go that way, but I realized that that was the path of least resistance. Didn't have to deal with a mini-boss. Like I said, the tough battles are tough. Especially if you're not prepared. The mini-boss battles really do feel like mini-boss battles, and they're very hard if you don't get the right rolls. So I want to try at this moment to avoid that. I'm lucky that worked out the way I thought, but it was not as good as I hoped it would be. And I don't know if I can get in here, but I did, so yay for me. I apologize for the lethargy. I just went to a convention in Louisville with my bestie, and it was a great time. It was, what the fuck was it? It was the Lexington comic convention or whatever. It's called something. I don't know. I'll put it up on screen if I remember. But it was a good time. But we both are now ill. So, yeah. Conventions are very interesting. This is the second I've ever been to. So I've been to, last year we went to, so it's Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, C2E2. I don't know why, I can't remember that. Anyway, long story short, we went there last year. It was a fun drive. I've actually never been to Chicago, and I really, really liked it. Really big city too. To live there, like I wouldn't live in city because in city's gross regardless of where you live. Even in Cincinnati, like I wouldn't live in city. You couldn't pay me. But it was really cute. That Comic Con is humongo dumbo though. Like we went for the full 3 days and still did not probably see everything. We were also there for voice actor purposes. Well, I wasn't. He was. And we waited for quite a long time to see this particular voice actor, and it was fine. It was, you know, I just go and I get drunk and stuff, and, you know, I don't know. I don't get what's the word I want to use? I don't get geeky over celebrity people. I think if there are a few people I would get a little geeky about just because the way they show themselves as people makes them really cool people. I've got to heal. Not an option. Ooh, here we are, the Jester. I'll pause on my commentary until then. I got to think about this one because they really make it hard. They look where they put the things, like the ones. How am I supposed to get, like, I know I can get this, but, and these are going to be my only options. We're just going to go for it. And that's all she wrote. It sucks. Healing dice 2. Let's do freeze die 3. We're going to need some 3s. We don't want to get too many. And it's just anticlimactic that he just goes away. I kind of wish he'd do a little dance. Like, if you did, like, maybe do a threshold where if you didn't do that well, he just sort of, like, laughs at your face. And then you do kind of medium, and he does, like, a cute little, like, but then if you do really good, he, like, fucking dances around and, like, does a jig and, like, backwards it, you know? Like, wah! But I don't know. Anyway. Very small, non-necessary improvements. But anyway, yeah, I don't get very geeky about people. I don't think it's everybody, and I don't think it's my friend. But there are people who put celebrities on such a high pedestal, and And it's kind of fucking stupid. They're just people that, through one way or the other, got famous doing something. And I'm not saying they're not talented or whatever, but they're just people. Oh, fuck my life, dude. Anyway, there are a few people I would get geeky over. Oh, no! Serge Tankian, one of the lead singers from System of a Down, would geeky over. I would love to meet him without paying an exorbitant amount of money. I just would like to... I don't even know what I would add. I mean, I don't think I'd have anything to add. I just think I would be cool. Just talking like a normal person. James Spader, I'd like to see, like, he's a very older person. I bet he's got a lot of fun stories. I'd like to listen to that. I'm really trying to think if there's anybody else. Because I don't know. Also don't, 90% of the time, can't remember people's names and shit. I'm not a movie buff, as you well know if you are a constant, you know, payer attention of this channel. I don't think movies are lame, I don't know. When I have free time, I almost never think, ooh, let's go see a movie. You know what I mean? I just never do that. Oh, I thought of another one. Although, I mean, he is a celebrity. I guess he's a very well-received director now. I would like to meet Mark. Like Markiplier Mark. Mr. Fishbach. Not just because he is a native Cincinnatian, but also, aside from like the show he puts on his channel, like I don't mean that in a negative way, but like you act a certain way sometimes to have a persona, which he breaks down when he's like doing a real video. He's a cool dude, real cool dude. Coin dice also heal for merge value. Yes. So that's a relic, and I will take that. What's this one? That's a 12er. What's this one? Fire die prioritizes enemies that are already burning. Ooh, yeah, we need to have that. And then I think... Ooh, well, I can't do any of those because those are logged. Ice or healing? I'm gonna go ice. I think that's probably the better bet. Actually, fuck it both because we have the money. Is this a good lineup? I don't know. I really wanted that, but we're okay. We're gonna be okay. I say as I look down a mini boss battle. We just have to focus. That's what it is. Oh, the bear is so hard. Oh my god, what an asshole. Okay. All right, we can do this probably, right? Man, and what makes it even harder is he's got these, they're 2 and 3s. There's 1s. That's risky. Yes, dude, suck on the balls. Let's get some fire in there too. I'm gonna try to sneak it in. I do need to upgrade, and I will upgrade a healing die. I'm gonna try to sneak it in right here. See if we can get this fire one. Oh, for fuck's sake. What fucking sucks. Let's try to freeze. Okay. And then we'll heal. I don't know about that actually. Yeah, I wasn't about to go back over there, but we still have 2 fucking turns though, so. But I think we're gonna be okay. This is a risk. I knew it. I shouldn't have done it. We try in life. Hopefully, maybe he'll die. Of course he won't die if he needs to die. Of course he won't. They're all over in that corner. Way to go, buddy. You suck ass. Woohoo. All right, he should die now, even if he's got 3 thingamabob-maboobs. Okay, he's gone, though. Which means his stupid-ass dice are gone, though. I'm gonna try to hit this one to bomb. And it worked. Sweet. I don't think I understood that. Ha! Now I know how that one acts. I was under the impression it was just going to go over here into the stack, and I wasn't going to have to, like, worry about it. But it's all right. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out A-okay. We're getting there. And honestly, this is probably the best I've ever done with a mini-boss. Like, look how much health I still have. It's really good. Oh, see, this is one of those moments where I was like, damn, wish I had another motherfucking turn. I'm afraid that if me doing this is going to make it so I don't get this, but we're going to make a solid effort. Oh, well. Frozen enemies take 50. Yes. I don't even care about that one over there. Oh, okay. Lightning die. Max health increase. We could use another 3 die to make a solid lineup, and I think that that's the better option. We'll just do it. All right. So we're going into the Wandering Jester really good. So even if we don't, like, even if we shit the bed, like we did, I should have really pushed that way. You know, as much as I said I changed my strategy up, I really didn't. Not with the Jester. The Jester just gives me anxiety. Okay, boss battle time, please. I want to beat him. I have tried, I don't know, probably like 3 times. And then I tried the other one, the Druid guy. Fuck that guy. He is absolutely way too hard. I tried, but he's really fucking hard. For real, for real. That acid, he puts acid on the ground. And if you go into it, you roll into it, you get poisoned. And that just sucks your health away. Yes, no. That was luck and nothing more. Come on. Ooh, hold on. I need to do something real quick after they touch my booty cheeks. Because I don't think he attacks until he actually gets to me, but I'm not sure about that. 3 more turns to a refresh. We're working on it. We're working on it. Got 2 more turns to a refresh. Nervous. Holy fucking phone. The phoning home. What? I didn't realize he threw more people out. That's absolutely atrocious. Oh my god. My life is over. He just has to go. He's gotta go, dude. He's so close to going, too. And they're all fucking people that throw shit. No. But maybe he'll die before then. You fucking asswipe. That's okay. So, no more of the little dude should spawn. Let's get some heals. Okay. That was a fuck up, but it did okay. I like quip fucked. Quip fucked? Yes, dude, suck on my nuts. Oh, I'm fucked though. There's no room. There's no room for improvement. I'm dead. I'm absolutely. I'm dead. Could try. No. Damn. I'm dead. There's no way I survive. So fucking dumb. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn. So the plus side about dying is that nothing is ever for naught. So you do unlock a whole bunch of stuff, which is new. At least I think it's new. Or it's new to me. At least the way they present it is new. So we got... Oh, I unlocked... So that boss that we killed in the mini-boss was a unique boss. So it counted even though it wasn't main man bitch. So that's cool. So now we actually totally unlocked the warrior class. So I'm actually not upset at all. Cool. Well, awesome. Visit 5 jesters. Yeah, so you unlock things by doing all kinds of things that they ask for now, which is so cool. So I didn't unlock the dude yet. The next dude. But I am level 4 in mage. I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe we start with better dice, maybe? I don't know. We got the warrior. I'm so happy about that. Maximus Crow. Nanok the Barbarian. Arahorn Thronebane. This feels like the names of stuff that you would ask, you'd hit the randomize name button and it would just come up with names like on World of Warcraft. So I adore this game. I'm definitely going to play it again because I want to play this. So that's what I'm going to do next. I just have limited time today. We're unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe getting a house. So I've just got some things to attend to as an adult. But I hope you are going to be looking forward to that and what I throw out into the algorithm and what we in general are going to throw out. And as always, keep on clucking. Bye. Oh, why are you chroming weird, dude? How long has it been doing that for?